Hey everyone, Josh Greason coming to you live once again from TPX Communications with an amazing announcement, a new service that we've just released called Managed Cybersecurity Awareness Training. Why is this important? Here's why. These are the current cybersecurity realities. Since COVID-19 started just a few months ago, the FBI reports that cyber attacks are up over 300%. They've more than tripled in just the last few months since COVID-19. Why? Because you got people working from home, working from all kinds of places. It created all kinds of new holes, and cyber criminals aren't dumb. They're going to take advantage of the holes in the network while they have them. And that's one reason. I'm sure there's many other reasons, but that's one reason. There's a stat on your screen that says that there's a cyber attack every 39 seconds. That was pre-COVID-19, so it's much, much worse than that now. And small and medium businesses are actually the #1 target for cyber criminals and cyber attacks. Why? Because they either don't have a cybersecurity plan, or it's not implemented consistently, or there's holes in the plan that they don't know about or haven't had time to address yet. And so small and medium businesses, the #1 target for cyber criminals. They're not dumb. They know you don't have a plan, or it's not all in place, or not working properly. They're going to take advantage of the low-hanging fruit, use and abuse you, get into your network, get whatever they can that's of value, take your money, send you ransomware, get your data, your customer data, your employee data, whatever they can get, whatever they can find that's of value, they're going to take it. Believe me. So 95% of those security breaches happens because of one thing: human error, right? You might have firewalls, you might have antivirus and endpoint security and all kinds of fun hardware and software solutions in place, but there's one way around all that, and that's human error. What's the #1 way they do that? By compromising their credentials. How do they do that? By clicking on something they're not supposed to click on. That's the #1 threat to your business, is people clicking on stuff they're not supposed to click on. Can you believe it? So how do you prevent that? You educate them consistently, constantly, and you test them on it. And so that's why TPX came out with this solution. And so user security education actually has the best return on investment of any measures that you put in place for cybersecurity. So here's what our solution looks like. TPX is Managed Security Awareness Training. It consists of monthly training courses for all your employees and staff. The courses are available in not just English, but several languages. And they get an online dashboard for every user. It shows them their assigned trainings, past trainings, grades that they've gotten, and all that kind of stuff. But the cool, fun part to me, the most interesting part, is phishing simulation emails. We send fake phishing emails to your staff. They click on stuff they're not supposed to click on. We find out who's doing it, how and why, what they're doing wrong that's making them fall for these traps. And then what do? We give them customized training based on what they did, so that they can correct those mistakes, not make them in the future. And then you get reports of the results of these phishing emails. Every single month this happens. And the training does meet, of course, the National Institute for Standards and Technology guidelines for cybersecurity training. It's awesome. And here's the bottom line, right? What was the #1 risk to your business? Cybersecurity threats. The #1 way they get in: human error. By doing what? Clicking on stuff they're not supposed to click on. We can reduce that by 75% with training like this. Boom. If you knew you could get rid of your #1, 3/4 of your #1 risk by putting one solution in place that just costs just a couple dollars per month per user, would you do it? I think you should. But let's talk about it. So to get your organization started ASAP, here's my contact information. It's right there on the screen. Reach out to me any way you can. Phone, email, hit me up on LinkedIn, and we'll talk about it. A couple dollars a month per user. You can cut your #1 risk to your organization by 3/4. That's a no-brainer. Let's talk. All right. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. We'll talk again soon. I appreciate your time. See ya.